Hello, hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your January 2026 predictions. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's see what we can pick up in each of your readings for the month of January. Really looking forward to see what will come up in your reading because it's the first month. Let's make it a good one. So if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. All right, so I haven't written any messages for each group, so I didn't feel like it was necessary. Today I'm showing you the cards up front instead of showing you the back of the cards. I'm using 6 different decks. So for each group I'm using just 2 decks each, and we'll be using the tea leaf oracle cards for each of the groups. Okay, so over here we have group 1, we have group 2 and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching till the end of your reading as a message may pop up. If not, choose a different group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year. So these are your January 2026 predictions, and I'm only using 3 decks today for your reading: Tarot of the New Vision, Star Dragons, and the Tea Leaf Oracle decks. My cards have been shipped over to England, and I miss them so much. So we're on limited decks, unfortunately. So sad. Let's see what the month of January has for you. So we have the card Invention, Burning Passion at the bottom of the deck. So you chose this card. Do you know what? I don't feel like using that card. So let's reshuffle. I'm not feeling that card. What will group 1's January look like? Just 2. We have Miracle, Making a Difference. I'm getting with this card the little changes you make to your daily routines or your daily habits, the little changes that you make to your diet, the little changes that you make to how you talk to others, whatever it looks like to you. It makes a big difference. It shows very quickly. You can see the difference in your body. You can see the difference in your energy. You can see the difference in how people react to you. You know, it's like, make small differences to your life in the month of January, and you'll begin to see the minuscule ripple effects that can have on your life. It's the little things make a big difference in the month of January. Oh, I love that. Should we put that here? Ready? Let's go. So we have time and space. Space, time. I feel like you're seeing between the. I feel like you're seeing the in between of things, group 1. Okay, how am I gonna put this into words? Like, this is such a big message. Okay, it kind of feels like time doesn't exist in January, but then it kind of does because we have calendars, which means there's a lot of time in between January and December. And then we have the clock. There's a lot of things that can be done in the next 24 hours. And it's like, oh, yeah. And because we have the time constraints, the constraints of a calendar, it kind of feels like, oh my God, there's just so much to do in so little time. And I'm getting like the restraints or the constraints of New Year's resolutions. It's like, okay, I want to do this as a New Year's resolution. And it's kind of like you fall off because maybe there's just too much that you want to do as a New Year's resolution, or you fall off because they aren't sustainable resolutions. So if you make little changes, as I mentioned before at the beginning of your reading, then that will feel like less of a constraint because you're implementing them a little bit at a time. Not like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week and I'm going to eat healthy every day and I'm going to wake up at this time every day and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. No, that's going to be a bit overwhelming and like, oh, I've done all this and I feel a bit overwhelmed. So then that kind of feels like you've put yourself in a box. But if you say, okay, this week I'm going to focus on waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day, maybe for a week, maybe 2 weeks. And then, I don't know, after the 2 weeks, you implement a routine, maybe make coffee at 8 o'clock. And I don't know, this is random, so just bear with me. And in between that time, before my coffee, I'm going to meditate. So you can implement that after 2 weeks. And then you can implement going to the gym before your coffee. So it's just these little kind of changes you make over time so it doesn't feel overwhelming. It doesn't feel like you're doing too much all at once, because that's not going to help you in the long run. Beautiful. Yeah. Thinking about me 'cause you're lonely. You're so. You came to me. I can tell by that card that it's the Hermit. Maybe it's in reverse. Okay, there we go. Oop, the Hermit, exactly. And then we have the 6 of Chalices. Whoa. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Chalices upright at the bottom of the deck. I feel like I want one more card. The Knave of Chalices. Now one more card wants to come out. Ooh, so much wants to come for you, group 1. Is that enough? Yes. The 10 of Chalices. The 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the King of Wands. Well, my voice is really... Oh, the 5 of Chalices. My voice is really doing something right now. It's because this is my first time talking today. So I don't know if that is a message within itself. So let's make this into a message. So my voice is going off. It's like my voice is going slightly while I'm talking. And it's kind of like you need to be clear about something. I keep clearing my throat. So you need to be clear about something, clear about your direction, clear about what's holding you back, clear about what you want, clear about situations, something like that, so that you can be free. Yeah, freedom. You need freedom. Because the Knight of the Knight of Wands is not free. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. And that could go with the 5 of Chalices because this person can't let go. It can't move forward from an emotional situation that has already happened in the past. So it looks like you're doing the inner work in the month of January. It's like, what emotions are still with me from an event that left an emotional impact on me? Sorry, I keep moving around the cards because it's easier to read this way. What situation has left an emotional scar on me, which has led me to feel like I keep losing momentum energetically? Because the Knight of Wands can keep going and going and going. They have the energy, all the energy to keep moving forward and keep adapting to their circumstances. But when it's reversed, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to travel to this country. Oh, I'm tired after the plane ride. Oh, let me just rest in the hotel for a few days. Oh, let's go after that few days. Let's go to see a museum. And then you're just tired after the museum. It tired you out. So it's like your energy keeps burning out and then coming back to top form and then burning out. And it feels like you're energetically tied to a situation that's making you feel like you are stuck. Because it's still with you on an emotional level. Most people think that once a situation is done, then we are done. We are mentally done, emotionally done, spiritually done. And we seem to just lock it up in our brains because it's like, oh, we don't need to look back. We need to move. Let's move on. Let's not cry over spilt milk. And that's not healthy because maybe it was a big event. Maybe it was a small event. But the small things have a big impact. It could be a very big thing and it could have a small impact. But it's the little things that get you in the end, group one. It's the little things that get you in the end. It could be something that someone says that leaves you nagging, leaves a nagging feeling inside of you, and you can't let go of it. You can't, because it just irritated your soul. So I feel like you need to go back to a situation that you didn't properly work through, that you thought, oh, this isn't a big deal. Let me just live my life. Let's just not cry over spilt milk. But at times it's important to cry over spilt milk because after all, you wanted that milk in the first place. Maybe the shops are closed and that was the last of the milk. You wanted, I don't know, let's say poached fish for your dinner, and then you're making it and then you pull the milk out of the fridge. You pour it into the pot. And then, oh no, the pot falls down. And then you look at the bottle of milk and you're thinking, I don't have any more milk. It's 10 o'clock at night. All the shops are closed. I can't go to the shop. What am I going to do now? And it can be so frustrating because you really wanted poached fish for your dinner. And that could be very irritating for like the next few days. I know that could be for me because when I want food, I need to have it. You know, I love food. Food is amazing. But anyway, enough about me because it's not about me. So you're allowed to feel upset that you didn't get to eat that poached fish, and that the shops are closed, and now you're annoyed, and the only way to move past it is to work through your feelings about not eating poached fish. You know, you were planning that poached fish the whole week. You are so excited. You were looking forward to it. Got to that day, oh, I can't have it now. The milk has been spilt. I don't know why I got to that analogy, but there we go. Yeah, so it's important to work through it. Wow, my throat is really going in and out of speaking clearly. You need to be clear from within. You need to do a purge, is kind of the message I'm getting. Purge out the old so that the new can come through. And then you can be more in tune with yourself, because I feel like holding on to these emotional scars, this emotional pain, has led to energetic burnout at times where you just need to rest a lot of the time because it's taking too much energy all the time. That has an impact on your intuition and your creativity. But the more you work through these past events, is the more you can tap back into your intuitive side, to your inner child. Yeah, your inner child. To feel like you can come back together with yourself, to have a much more harmonious home life, family life, relationship with yourself, relationship with your husband, wife, whatever. Interesting. And then let's get over to your last cards. These cards. See. Should we get one more? No. Let's not. We have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. It's like a club. I'm getting like a bat keep hitting you on the head, and it's like you can't ignore it, but you do ignore it. So what's that gonna do over time when the bat is hitting you over time? It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna harm you. With each hit, it's gonna hurt even more. Or you get desensitized to the pain because you're used to the pain of being hit by a club. So over time, you can get desensitized from these emotional pains. It's just a way of life now. And it gets to the point where, oh, I don't know why I feel so low all the time. Oh, I don't know why I lose energy a lot all the time. It's because of that. So try to figure out, what emotional pains are you holding on to? Exactly. And then we have clouds, temporary problems. What's making you feel clouded, jaded? Stuff you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Support is necessary. Scales, keep your life in balance. You will find balance. You will find balance by the end of January, because you have taken the time to try to fully understand, okay, what is it that is holding me back? What is it that's constantly getting me down? What is it that's taking up most of my time and energy? What are these small things that make a big impact on my energy? What is it? What is it? What is it? And then you can shine again, because maybe it was something that happened last year, last week, who knows, because it's temporary. So I feel like this happened recently, but I don't know, apply that to your own situation, I don't know. But it's important to integrate. So let's say that this is the event that happened. This is your life now, and this is the life that you want in the future. It's important to integrate yourself with your past, your present, and who you want to become. So in order to get to the person that you want to become, you have to do the work, that inner work. And it's going to be, maybe it'll be difficult, maybe not, who knows, it's different for each person. But think of it as maintenance. You won't have a car and you're driving the car and suddenly you get a flat tire and now you're driving all over the place. But then you think to yourself, oh, the car's fine. The car can still keep going even though we have a flat tire. The car's just being dramatic. The car's fine. We can still keep driving. Even though you're causing disruption on the roads, you're choosing to avoid it, to ignore it. You're in denial about the car's capacity to keep moving forward. So why are you ignoring your own capacity to keep moving forward? The Knight of Wands doesn't have the capacity to keep traveling, to keep meeting new people, to keep regenerating, to keep evolving. I can't remember what I was just saying. It kind of just left my mind. Okay, that is what I'm seeing for you, group 1. Remember that the little things make a big difference. The little things can make the biggest impact, can leave the biggest mark on you. And there could be potential to ignore that fact. So don't ignore things in the month of January. It's not gonna help you. All right, yeah. So that is what I'm seeing for your month of January 2026, group 1. Thank you for taking your time out to watch this reading. I hope your month of January goes smoothly, even though, yes, you are doing that inner work. I hope you can do that inner work so that your rest of the month of January can go smoothly, I should say. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your January 2026 predictions. Happy New Year. Can't believe we're in January again. Time just flies by so fast. All right, so yeah, these are your predictions. I am going to be using only 3 decks today because my cards are back in England and that's very sad. So we're just unlimited decks. So I thought we'll use these 2 decks for you. And over here we have Dragon Tail for your starting card, I guess. It's all to do with the past, your past life coming into January. Like, what about your past is being highlighted or being triggered to you this month? All right, but I don't feel like using that card, to be honest. So we will just shuffle. Should I leave it? No, let's not leave it out. Jaded, 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 jaded. Okay, we won't sing that song because it's not for you. It's just in my head. All right, so let's see. What messages do we have for group 1? Ooh, we have Libra. The card of balance came out for group 1. So maybe it's a theme for the collective to find balance in the month of January. And then we have Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. And we have the 11th house. So people are going to be very important in the month of January. The collective as a whole, you're wanting to make the environment a better place. So how can you make your environment a better place or community a better place? Maybe you're doing bake sales or I don't know, something that uplifts the community, something that adds some sort of beauty to the world, because Libra is all about like the beauty of something, and the 11th house is all about the collective energy and also your hopes, your dreams, your wishes for the future, or this could be for the collective. Just take what resonates. There's an element of not being with yourself or by yourself throughout the whole month. It's a very social, and let's start off with the tarot cards. I just read from the other deck first and I was like, you know what, let's scratch that. It's just not making any sense. I just couldn't find the messages properly, so you know what, let's redo it. It's fine. It's all good. Why do it sound like I'm trying to convince myself that it's fine? Maybe in January you're trying to convince yourself that it's fine or something is fine, but it's not. And it's all about not being in denial. It's about facing the reality of a situation at hand. It's not about being idealistic. It's not about being optimistic or pessimistic. It's about seeing things for what they actually are and just being like, it is what it is. This is what it is. So what can I do to improve the situation or improve my situation? What can I do to blah blah blah? It's all about being practical and taking things step by step rather than ignoring it and just saying it's fine when it's not. Interesting. Okay, I feel like 3 cards are enough for now. So we have that is so funny. We had the leave when oh guys, what the heck? Oh, I probably just didn't shuffle it. But look, we have Libra and Justice. Justice is Libra. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, so Libra is for you. So in the month of January, you need to be calm and measured. You need to see things for what they actually are, what's happening right in front of you, and how can you navigate this situation from a level-headed space rather than losing your cool. Oh, this this person is angering me. I'm going to act out right now. They need to hear from me. They need to hear exactly what they've done. I'm going to give them their karma. I'm going to tell them this, that, the other, and call people out of their name. You don't need to call people out of their name this month. You don't need to deliver people their karma. You don't need to argue. You don't need to shout. You don't need to do anything. You need to be observant. You need to observe your situation and act accordingly. Exactly. That was an example, by the way, with someone calling you out their name or you calling someone out of their name, you know. Two of planets. You have to make a decision. It's like you are weighing up between two options, but there's this option and there's this option and there's you in the middle, and the decisions you make now can have a big impact on people around you or on your whole situation or even on your whole life, because I'm getting like this long term kind of feeling here, because in the first reading that I gave you, but I put the cards away, I had Capricorn and the 11th house. Wow, I shouldn't have put the cards away. But anyway, it happened for a reason. It's making decisions based on the impact it will have on the wider environment, on the wider community. How will that impact people? Because we have Libra, which is all, because Libra can be pegged as someone who's a people pleaser. So maybe you're making decisions based on what will make other people happy. But I feel like maybe it does have an impact on your wider environment. So you have to make decisions accordingly. And I said at the beginning, maybe I'll keep the beginning in, maybe, I don't know. You have to be practical. You can't just make, or you can if you want to, but you can't just make impulsive decisions because, oh, this is what's best for me. I'm going to go here, there, everywhere. No, you just got to be grounded in what you are doing. You got to be balanced. The Emperor and the King of the King of Planets, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. You have to be responsible. Please be responsible in the month of January, group 1, group 2, because that'll be very important. Maybe you will be given an opportunity, or you'll find an opportunity. Maybe you're applying for jobs, and this job, maybe you're in London, but this job is in Australia. How will this impact you? How will this impact the other people? Maybe you have kids, and it's like, do you want to pull the kids out of school to start anew? Maybe they just changed schools, and this is an example, obviously. Maybe they just started this new school and they're really happy and they are thriving. You know, what impact will that have on the kids? Because in that school they have everything that they require. Maybe it's a stage school and they want to be an actor when they grow up, and they want to be a singer as well. How will this move impact your child? Like, what other schools in Australia can you find that can equate to that school there? And it's looking like this. I never noticed this before, but these two are the same. They're twins, maybe, or part of the same family. Your family is important. Maybe your father, maybe a cousin, maybe an uncle, something like that. Maybe getting in touch with your father, maybe getting advice from your father, or even getting advice from a mentor or someone who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Making phone calls, getting advice, because that'll be important. Or this is all about like tapping into like the fatherly energy, such as, okay, what would a father do in this situation? He will do what's good for the family. Again, there we go. So the 11th house, the good for the collective, the community as a whole, and Libra, doing what's best for everyone, not just what makes you happy. You know, you got to be balanced in your decision making processes. You have to be grounded. Don't be impulsive. Oh, interesting. Do we want one more card? No, we won't get another card. Imagine if we get Libra and the 11th house again. So what messages do we have for group 1? Not Aquarius. Wow. We had the 11th house, which is associated with Aquarius. And then we had Libra, which is associated with justice. Damn. And then we have Mars, which is the Emperor. Mars rules Aries, and the Emperor is Aries. Damn. And we have Taurus. We need to make decisions that are comfortable for everyone. This month is all about your comfort. You don't need to make a decision in January. I feel like it's all about just sitting with it. Yeah, the King of Planets is sitting down. It's all about sitting with it. How does it feel in your body? Because Taurus is all about the senses, all about how does something feel within my body? How does this sit with me? Is it making me feel uncomfortable? Taurus doesn't do uncomfortable, fortunately. Taurus deals with comfort and being practical, being pragmatic, and doesn't deal with change well, doesn't like change much. So don't make big changes that are uncomfortable for you, for other people. Make sure you read the fine print of something. You have to be on your game, I guess, if that's the right way to put it. It's going to be different for you with Aquarius. It's all about detaching yourself from the end goal, from the end thing that you're inquiring about. Detachment will serve you well. If you're too attached, you'll make rash decisions because you want it too much. You don't want to want it too much. That means you have to be detached. Not detached as in, oh, I don't care, but detached as in, I'm not too emotionally invested in this thing that it will hurt me if I decide not to take it. So you have to be balanced in that way. That can help you maintain balance this month in January. Don't be too attached to a decision, to a person, to a thing, whatever it looks like to you. This King of Pentacles isn't holding this planet. He doesn't own this planet. Like, yes, he's worked so hard for this planet in front of him, but he recognizes that it's not just his, it's everyone else's too. Because he built it for the good of the family. Because here's the Pentacles suit. So it's all about the Pentacles is all about being practical, doing what's good for the long term, doing what's good for the family. Because we start off with the Ace of Pentacles and then end with the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about the family. Everything is linked to the family group too. With Mars as well, I feel like the word restraint is important. Like, yes, we could want to take action very quickly, very boldly, but I'm getting the Strength card. Let me get Strength actually from, no, I'm not seeing it from this deck. I'm seeing it from the Tower of the New Vision. Let me get Strength. I've been seeing that in my mind's eye. We must not be led by impulse. We must not be led by our urges. Yeah, because we could urge to do this, that, the other. But if we lean into those urges, those things that will only fill us up for 5 minutes and then you're hungry again for the next thing, then it's not sustainable. You need to do things that are sustainable for the future group too. Think of the future. What was I going to say as think of the children again with the family. Think of the children, you know? You can't do things just because. It's not just you anymore. To your last cards. What messages do we have for group 2 for the month of January? We have Wishbone. Oh, that fell on the floor. We have Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. But that fell on the floor. So when we act out of urgency, it could be from a feeling of, oh, this door is going to disappear at any moment. I must make a decision now, which leads to unregulated behaviors, impulsive behaviors. I'm going to open this door now, but it's locked because it's not ready to be opened just yet, because you were too impatient. You forgot that you needed a key to open the door. This door is always going to be there, group 2. You just have to wait until the opportunistic time to open the door. Interesting. And have faith and hope, like the 11th house, as I keep mentioning, that the door is going to be there always for you. We have Arrow. You are on the right path. You will always be on the right path. And the Star, that's Aquarius energy, 11th house energy, and psychic ability, trust your intuition. Aquarius is an intuitive sign. They look ahead for the long term. They aren't here just for the fun of it for the now and then they move on to the next thing. No, they have long-term vision. They have precognition. They are gifted in that. So what's meant for you is meant for you, will always be meant for you. And with that knowledge, you can be rooted like the King of Planets, be grounded like the Emperor. You can have great restraint like Strength. With that information, you can be grounded like Taurus. You don't need to rush like Taurus because you see what is ahead already. So always have that in mind. You are the I was going to say, you are the epitome of intuition, group 2. You are intuition. Anyway, concentrate. With that in mind, group 2, you will not miss. You will never miss with the Arrow. You know what you need to do. You know what? Let's put the eye here. You see it, you feel it, you know it. This door will never disappear. This door will always be there. But you don't have the key just yet. So you are waiting for the key because you see it in your mind's eye. You can feel it in your hands even though it's not there just yet. But it will be there. And when you do find the key, or when the key appears to you, you will unlock that door. But just not in January, because the door isn't open just yet. Oh, we don't have an open door in this card. It's closed. So that means you just got to keep going, keep aiming towards opening the door. And what does that mean, to aim towards opening the door? Setting stronger foundations. It's like taking those steps. It's kind of like having a job and knowing that you want to be the boss, the main boss. So in order to become the main boss, you need to know how the business functions on all levels. So maybe you'll start off in the mailroom where you're delivering posts, where you're sorting posts. You need to know how the mailroom works. And then you make your way to reception. You need to know how to make phone calls. You need to know how to make bookings. You need to know how to deal with customers, with clients. And then you will get your own office because you've been promoted to a salesperson. You need to know how to talk to clients again. You need to have those personal relationships with them. Go to meetings, know how to do meetings or run meetings. And then you will become a marketing manager. I don't know. You know how to market your business or the business and to pitch something in a psychological way in order to gain clients' interest, to retain their interest. And then you can keep working up so that this door can unlock. You have that long-term vision, okay? You can see it. It's all about your ambition. You have a lot of drive, but you need to utilize that drive in the best way that you can and not just for anything. So that is what I'm seeing for your reading for your month of January, group 2. I hope you can use what I mentioned and incorporate that into your month of January. I really like this energy for you. It's all about starting from the bottom to work your way to the top because you have vision like Aquarius, the star, the psychic person, the arrow, Sagittarius, and you just got to bide your time. Bide your time, group 2. All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for your group. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your January 2026 predictions, and I'm just going to use 3 decks today because my other decks have been shipped over to England and they're now back in England, which is very sad. I miss them so much. Yeah, so we'll just use 3 decks today. And I called you group 2 before, so maybe the messages of group 2 will help you as well. Which is very interesting because we have the Gaia card, which is like the Empress, and we had the Emperor in group 2 as well. So I feel like I'll read this card. Let's leave it out. So Gaia, nurturing. She kind of looks like Miley Cyrus. So I feel like Miley Cyrus is a big message in this reading. She went through many different versions of herself or as an artist. Because who knows, maybe she's the same in person, maybe she's not, who knows. But it does make sense because there are a variety of animals here. We even see the butterfly. We see a butterfly. And it's all about you caring for yourself in the many different versions that you have been and who you can become. And really grounding yourself in who you used to be and who you are now and who you want to become. Because let's face it, we're not going to be the same person who we used to be, but that person is still within us. And we haven't even unlocked the person who we are becoming. And when we do become that person, we will be the person who we will still be the person who we are now today while you're watching this video, but a little different, and that's fine. So it's all about being okay with the many different versions you have been and who you are now. I'm getting like a self-acceptance in January is going to be key for you to grow. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your environment, making your environment a nice, stable, caring environment for yourself so you can grow. Oh, that's cute. And then what other messages do we have? Group 3. We have rebirth. Take care of yourself. Take care of your environment. Take care of even your reproductive health. Maybe you find out that you're pregnant. Oh, fact, you're pregnant in the month of January. Ah, congratulations. But there's something about evolution here, because we have the butterfly. Something is changing in your life, or maybe you are becoming someone else. Maybe not becoming someone else, but becoming who you are meant to become. Because in every version of ourselves, we are who we are supposed to be in that moment. So every day you are who you are supposed to be. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but you are evolving. So just take care of yourself. You are growing as a person. Maybe your belly's growing because you are with child. Okay, and then we have Dragonfly emergence. What's changing? What's evolving? What's coming? What's showing itself to you? I'm getting the word patience. Don't be impatient. This is a message from group 2 as well. Don't be impatient, because you want something to happen quickly. You want something to come very fast. But with nature, nature is natural. Nature grows at its own pace. So go at your own pace. Allow something to grow at its own pace. Watch it evolve as time goes on. And give it wings too. Or allow it to spread. Allow whatever is growing, or allow whoever is around you to spread their wings and fly. Because what you don't want to do is become an overbearing parent. So this is an analogy, not if you are a parent or not a parent, whatever. It's important for parents to allow their kids to develop. Well, obviously the kids will need their parents, but it's important for the kids to be in their own autonomy. Because what's going to happen if you're going to be constantly nagging the child? Do this, do that. You need to live this life. You need to live that life. They're doing things based off what you want them to do and not what they feel is best for them. So take a hands-off approach. Yes, you can show love. Yes, you can show kindness, encouragement, wisdom. But in order for you to grow or something else to grow, we can be there, but we don't need to be in their space. We don't need to be in it with them. You have to take a step back for them to grow. Maybe this is to do with pregnancy. Maybe this is to do with other people. Maybe. But you have to allow space to grow is the message here. Natural growth, natural pace. You can't mess around with nature, because what's the use in begging for a tree to grow when they are just sprouting? They're not going to listen to you, because they'll grow at their own pace, because it's nature. Yeah. Wow, interesting. So take it slow, take it easy. Don't force yourself to do anything that you don't want to do. Don't force yourself outside of your nature. Oh, interesting. So it's important not to act outside of how you would act based on an outside circumstance. Maybe something is aggravating you. Maybe something is angering you. But give it love. Because that person could be acting from a space of projection, acting from a space of, okay, my childhood was rough and I didn't receive love and care, so now I'm going to trigger everyone like I was triggered from my childhood. And I feel like you can recognize that. You can recognize that pattern within the other person and show it some love and care, or show them some love and care that they really truly need, that you truly see that within them, because you are an intuitive being. You don't judge people. It's important not to judge others in the month of January. Don't even judge yourself. Other people may judge you for showing love and care while they're showing that person anger, hostility. But what's the point when everyone is treating something or someone with hostility, with anger, with resentment? Why should you act the same way? Because that's teaching the other person that, hold on, I really am awful. Hold on, I really am not worthy of love. So if you show that person love and care and diligence, then you are showing them that they are worthy. You are showing them that they can have you to rely on. Ooh, that's interesting. Beautiful. I'm loving your energy, group 3. Don't give up on someone just because they show hostility, just because they act like they don't care. But you can see that they do care. You can see that inner child is wounded. And you have to show them that they can be loved. They are loved. I wonder what that's about. Amazing. We have the 6 of Bows. You are a warm person, group 3, in the month of January. And it's important that you show that warmth. I feel like you are going to be a hub for love and kindness. I'm getting an image of baking cookies, making delicious meals to nourish people around you. Ooh. And then we have the Ace of Vessels, being a calm space for others to lay their weary heads. The World Tree. Didn't I mention nature before? The tree, how you can't force the tree to grow by shouting at it, by forcing it to grow, by forcing it to move. The tree won't do that. The tree will grow at its own pace. So you gotta show it patience, love, and care. The Page of Arrows, a young energy. The Green Man, being a provider, being a protector. You are going to be in your protective energy in the month of January. So maybe you do have kids and you need to show them care and love. Maybe. Or maybe you're coming across someone who needs healing. Someone who needs your help, your care, your guidance. And it's important that you do that. Maybe they want to stay at your house because maybe they've been kicked out, or maybe they just need a space to lay their heads because they want to be in your energy, because your energy is so soothing, so loving, so beautiful. Oh, I love this. Oh. It's group 3. What are the messages? We have the Mirror. People can be still around you. The 6 of Arrows, transition. The 4 of Stones, protection. Wow, you are the ultimate safe space in January. And it's important not to break someone's trust, break someone's confidentiality, because maybe someone will share a secret with you in the month of January and they haven't told anyone before. So you might want to create a warm, safe environment. Light some candles, some scented candles, make nice cups of tea, make warm soups to fill the soul, have tissues available with you, because there will be tears. Group 3, there will be tears. Set up that spare room that you have, if you have a spare room, if you have your own space, I don't know. Set up a spare room with cozy blankets and a nice pillow, nice lighting, so that they feel like they're in a nice safe cocoon. Or even if that's for you, cook yourself nice meals, treat yourself with kindness. Know that you can trust yourself, because maybe you haven't trusted yourself in the past. Create a nice, safe, warm environment for you. So then it's projected onto the outside world so that others can come to you and feel safe and secure. I'm getting the word baby because baby, you if someone tries to breach the peace, if someone tries to breach the peace of another person, then baby, you're gonna come down on them like a ton of bricks. Do not mess with your kids in the month of, no, don't. I'm praying that nobody wants to mess with your kids in the month of January. I'm praying nobody wants to mess with your inner peace in the month of January. I'm praying that nobody wants to come into your home and cause a scene in the month of January, because you won't be having it. Yes, there is a protective energy about you that will make people feel safe and secure around you. But if they try to mess with you, your family, the person that you're protecting, the person that needs help, I pray for them. Because there's a no nonsense energy here that I'm getting. And that kind of person cannot be welcomed into your home. There's a door in the tree. And this is a sacred tree. And if anyone with bad energy, bad intentions, bad vibes comes into or wants to come into that boundary, that is your home, it's not going to go down well. No, absolutely not. Oh my God, wow. Ooh, that was a powerful message. That was a powerful message, that last message was. Wow, I suddenly felt very dizzy then. It's like, I feel like you'll be able to pick up on bad energy in the month of January, because you'll be able to feel it on a deeper level. If you feel dizzy around people, what's their energy like? If you feel off balance around someone, they're not for you. They're not good. They're no good. Ooh, love it. We have school. Hidden secrets may harm you. Tulip, great passion. Allow someone or something to unfold naturally. Keep secrets. Not keep secrets, but, well, yeah, keep secrets. If someone discloses a secret to you, discloses something that they've never told someone, keep it. Tent, temporary situation. And Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah, I feel like the person that's coming to you for help, that's telling you a secret, won't be there for a while. It's only temporary. So maybe they just want a place to stay for a few days, and that's okay. Maybe they just want to talk to you for a few minutes. That's okay. You're not forcing anything. You're not forcing anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. And this school, it's all about having boundaries with the person or people or something that doesn't have good energy. It's about being stubborn with your boundaries. Of course, you got to be stubborn with your boundaries, because if you aren't, anyone can access you. Anyone can come into your sacred space. Anyone can come into your home. And that's not happening. That ain't happening in the month of January. Well, I feel very stern when it comes to my boundary. I'm like, baby, this ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. Sorry, but I don't like you. Get out of my face. Sorry, I don't want to be here. I'm going home. Sorry, you can't talk to me because I don't like the way you're talking to me. Go and find someone else to talk to like that. And it can never be me. Thank you. Bye. It's, do not mess with your energy. Please, I beg people, do not mess with your comfortable energy. There'll be a warning to everyone, because you're not having it. Sorry. Wow. I feel very passionate about it right now. Whew, please don't mess with me. Thank you. Egg at the bottom of the deck. Success assured with good plans and hard work. With the egg, this egg is in a safe space. It will hatch in a safe space, and it will forever be in a safe space. You are a safe space, group 3. Point blank, period. You are a safe space, a safe place for others. Whew. Wow, I feel this deep inner strength at my core. Like, don't mess with me, don't play with me, don't lie to me, don't steal from me, don't mess with me, just don't. Just don't. Okay, anyway. Wow. Oh, I feel that in my head. Like, please. I feel like deep within you, like, yes, you come off as caring. Well, yeah, you are. You are caring. You are loyal. You are kind. You are giving. You are the epitome of love. But I dare you to try me. I dare you. It's the end of your reading, group 3. I do hope that your month of January goes through smoothly and that you can help others to build their strength back up, because it's important work. It's important that you do that. And I love to do that. It's like whenever you see someone who is going through it, who feels sad, who looks like they need to be fed, watered, I feel like it's important to do that for people. And if others are like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Everyone's showing them hate. You don't need to hear that. You can tell them to back right up. This is my domain. This is what I'm good at. And this is what I'm gonna do. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.